I want to do much more than that. Partnering with you all, partnering with people that have volume, because the small one collection case is just as important to me as the $500,000 identity theft case, because that person who I get that one collection removed forever might get a job, or their credit score might go up 20 points, and now they got a better interest rate, and now they can feed their family better every month because their payments are lower. So I am not the lawyer that is going to shy away from big cases or small cases. We want small, medium, big, all the way in between. You guys know we break cases into gold, silver, and bronze. I love bronze cases, the tic-tac ones, because they get results. They get deletions. They get debt forgiveness. I'm happy when I see collections accounts, because I know I'm going to help that person. And Mike, you said, how many of you know 10 people with collections? I'll go one step further. There's some good studies that say 40% of credit reports have grave errors, and a grave error is defined by an error that would impact your credit worthiness. So I don't even need 10 people with collections. I just need 4 out of the 10 people that everyone in this call knows. All we need is access to consumers and their credit reports, and we're going to be able to identify so many errors, even on someone that's good credit. Might just be, let's see what's on there, because if it's not accurate, consistent, and complete, it can be even better. Then why not go from a 710 to a 760 credit score? Because you use litigation to, it's not just the 480s, the 520s, the 600s. We want to hold everyone accountable. Every credit report could be unlocking so much potential of damages and results.
Man, hey, if y'all like this information, man, hit the like button, man. Aaron, we love having you on, man. You such a wealth of knowledge, and I know if we sit with you even more, we'll learn a lot more. I was going through your course, and then I was looking, because we sent out the email, and somebody says I have a lemon, so I went to your course and I looked up the lemon thing, and then I learned that it's not for used cars, it's for new cars. Right. So I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, okay.
You said lemon, right? Lemon, right?
Yeah. Lemon. So, I'm sorry.
No, exactly. And for the viewers, what he's talking about is someone emailed and said, I have an issue with a car, right? They think it's a lemon. You did the exact right thing. You went to our course. We have a whole series on auto fraud issues, repossessions, and just general auto issues. And one of them is, no, lemon doesn't mean any old car that doesn't work. That is not the case. And so many people think differently. But you just hit the nail on the head about the strength of what this course can offer is, if it's a question that you have about your credit report, or about one of your families or friends' credit reports, or your client, the answer is probably in this series. And if it's not in the videos, I can guarantee, if you want to be part of the hive mind, the scholar level, that's the high volume. That's when I hire you as my paralegal, by the way. That's when you get to say, I'm a paralegal with a law firm, and I'm helping myself, helping my family, my friends. Absolutely. All of that is to say, let's fight back. Everything is not just take from these companies. No, we're going to take the fight back to them. We're going to sue them. We're going to get client outcomes. Again, I just can't say it enough. More deletions, more debt forgiveness, more debt waiver, higher credit scores, happier clients, and more money. That's the whole ball game.
Man, hey Aaron, we got to let you go. We can't let you go over an hour.
I'll tell you what, we got 5-10 more minutes. Let's do 2 more questions, and then we'll do one more final plug for the course and where they can find all that information. How's that sound?
Hey, it sounds good to me.
Hey, what's up, Colette? That sounds good to me. So if anybody got a question, I'm in the chat. Fire it off real quick. But how long is the process once you decide to sue the credit reporting agencies? Like, how long is that usually?
That's a great question. Excellent question. So remember I said we break everything down into a gold, silver, and bronze case. The anticipated length of time is basically tiered the same way. Gold cases, the real high dollar value ones, the real big cases, they're going to take up to 2 years. That's just how the nature of federal litigation, but it's worth it. A check at the end of the day for several hundreds of thousands of dollars, you can wait. The silver cases, they can take up to a year, sometimes 9 months to a year. Bronze cases, those are 3-6 months, sometimes even quicker. But that's all to say, if we're in litigation, it's because A, we've decided it's the better route for better outcomes, or B, it's the only route, right? So sometimes we're suing because, again, those damn verifications that keep coming back that shouldn't be verified, and we have to sue. if litigation is the only recourse, if that's our only way we're going to get the fix, then it's going to take as long as it's going to take. But I can tell you, the finality you get, the chance to get damages, the knowing at the end of the day that debt can never come back, that's worth so much.
I
Katie
think
J just asked, have you gotten successful results from any Santander suits? I've sued Santander, I'm guessing 30 to 50 times so far in my career. And
the crazy thing is, can't they look this up too, right? If they
yeah. I have lost once against Santander and won every other. And so that's dozens and dozens of times. That gives you our track record against Santander. They are one of my common defendants, I will say.
I think the misconception for people is if they send a letter to Experian, Insurance Union, Equifax, or anybody else and all these other consumer report agencies, that if they get a verified letter, is that they're doing it wrong or something.
Yeah, well, they might be doing it wrong. In fact, if they're not using our systems, they probably are doing it wrong. Let's be real. But
no, it's quick. Give it like it's like some. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. No, and that's why I want to solve two primary problems for you. One problem is I want to be a solution when your efforts fail, right? So even if you don't fully adopt the litigation-backed credit model, even if you're not a consumer law 101 scholar, still take away from this to know that you can fight back, that there are ways that we can get deletions through litigation, but it's not the only way. And it's not so credit repair can work. If it doesn't work, then we want to come in. So that's you hit that brick wall of it should work. It's an easy error. It's an inaccuracy. It's something we can prove, but they keep verifying. That's one problem. The other thing too is it looks like Polanco just asked. Great question. I'm so glad you asked that. He asked, can I help in New York? The other problem I want to solve for everyone is I have attorney partners across the whole country. So the other half of my business model is connecting with consumers through folks like you two. But then I also want to work that case with you as my paralegal partners to then get it to an attorney in no matter what state, or even a lot of the US territories. We have cases in Puerto Rico, we can sue in Guam, but we want to help across the whole United States. And that's my job, is take the consumers that I'm connected with, put them through our litigation-backed credit repair system. Then we're going to have cases, and then I ship them out, and I partner with attorneys across the whole country. So this is a system that can work no matter where you are. Have I sued portfolio recovery associates? Hundreds of times.
Yeah, I was going to say, you said that earlier. I think you just called them PRA.
Yeah, PRA. The debt buyers, the Midlands, the LVNVs, all of them. They've been sued so many times. So right, Yasmin just asked, when it comes back verified, what's next?
What's up, Yasmin? Yasmin, I'm sorry if I said it wrong. Thank you for supporting, watching the videos.
Yeah, so she just asked, when it comes back verified, what's next? Well, what's next is you find me, right? Or you write another letter, or you take this course, and now you know what actually that letter should say that's going to be more successful. So don't just give up. One of the things that I tell all of our partners is I want to help you with the chargebacks, with the bad reviews, because consumers are going to be pissed off, right? They're going to come to you with an error, and you're going to be saying, I know, I'm trying, I'm doing everything I can to get it to fix, but they're just middle fingering me. What do you do then? That's when you come to me. That's when you partner with a lawyer. That's when we hit them in the mouth and say, no, now you're going to fix it. Now you're going to delete it. Now you're going to pay my client, and you're going to pay me. Oh, and by the way, I don't think I've said this yet. The consumers never pay anything out of pocket once it gets to litigation. That's the beauty of this. They never pay. The consumers get the lawyers on a contingency fee basis. So they never pay anything out of pocket. And even if they lose, they don't pay. That's the beauty of these statutes. So it's almost entirely risk-free for the consumers, other than the time, but the payoff is just so extraordinary.
All right, man. Hey, I'm gonna just stop asking questions because I went through the course already. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I got the information. I just need a lawyer to sue on my behalf.
So have them put my contact information up. But for those of you that want to get to me, you can always get to me through them, through Mike and Dave, because they're, like I said, they're my paralegals. You're going to likely be working with them anyway as you come through the program. So thanks again so much, guys, and just love every minute here. Thanks for what you do.
Thank you. Appreciate it for having your time. Appreciate it.
Aaron, Sorry for
people.
bothering you. I know you're doing a lot of litigating.
No, it's believe me, I love it because I can't litigate unless I get clients. So this is how we get clients and we get it the right way. So just remember, guys, we're going to help you sue. We're going to get better client outcomes, debt forgiveness, and put money in your pocket and the consumers.